I'm not trying to play the race card here, but can you blame me? I saw it in his eyes. He wanted to pull me over. Oh man, guys, what is going on today? D Creator here, back with another video. I got pulled over. I want to talk to you guys about why I cannot own a Dodge. I cannot own a Dodge at all. No type of Mopar, no Challenger, no Charger, no Jeep Grand Cherokee, what I'm talking about. Anything that has a Hemi in it, I won't be able to own it. And it's all because of the stereotype of just being black. Now, I know to some people this is going to be a touchy subject, but it is what it is. This is what's going on. I want to be open with you guys to let you know what's going on in the real world and what's going on with me. I was test driving a car. I literally just put a Hemi engine in it. It's a Chrysler 300, but I did a live video of me actually pulling out the engine. This is the car. Of course, when you pull the engine out and put a new one in there, you gotta test drive it to make sure it's good, right? So that's what I did. I kid you not, I didn't even make it down the street before I saw a cop. I wasn't even on the main street yet. The way the road works, it's literally just me getting ready to pull out. I'm about to get ready to make a right turn. And on the main road, the cop is coming through this way. So it's like a T. As I'm sitting here waiting to make the right turn, the cop is going down this way. I look at him. He made eye contact with me and I could tell it on his face. He was coming to get me. At the time, I was talking to one of my buddies on the phone just because I was telling him I got the engine done and we about to see how it rides. I look down the road and I see the cop U-turn in the gas station and he sits there and waits. So at that point, I had two decisions to make. Do I want to just U-turn and go back to the shop that I was at? I could, but then I look suspicious. Decision number two was to just go ahead and pass him, and since I was close enough to the shop, just go ahead and put my hazard lights on and just drive to the shop and everything is fine. Probably wouldn't look good since I didn't have a uniform and I was in somebody else's car. You get what I'm saying? So I pulled over at the shop I was working at. Before I can even get a chance to park the car, the cop over the intercom is telling me to get out with my hands up. I'm on the phone with my buddy. So when I heard that, I was like, are you serious? Like, why are we doing this right now? I opened up the car door, stuck my hands out the window, and he got out the car the same exact time I got out the car. Now, I couldn't see what he was doing. I just knew that he was running to the car. I don't know why, but he was like power walking to the car. He looks at me and he goes, "Hey, do you work here?" And I said, "Yes, sir." He goes, "Oh, okay. All right. Well, you're not the person I'm looking for." All right. In my head, I'm thinking to myself, okay, cool. If I'm not the person you're looking for, I'm good, right? Wrong. I wasn't good. So he looked at me. He goes, "Okay, well, let me see some ID and I'll let you go." And I was like, yeah, sure. I always respect the cops. I do not try to fight. I do not try to do anything like that at all. But I will always have somebody on the phone with me. I will always either record or have somebody that I know that will back me up, because I know stuff like this happens all the time. I'm getting ready to get my ID out, and before I could even get it out, he looks at me and he goes, "Wait a minute, do you have a pew pew?" Can't really say it because I don't want this channel to get demonetized. I don't know how the YouTube algorithm works for pew pew, but yeah. And immediately he told me to turn around, put my hands on the roof of the car, and he was just like, no, hold on. I turned around, he went out, searched me down, pulled my pew pew out and put it in his pocket and told me, okay, you can get your wallet out. Now in my head, I'm kind of like, well, if you was already back there, why not just go ahead and do it? Like, why not just go ahead and take it out? You was already there. I gave him my ID and he started walking to the car. My sister-in-law walks out from the shop and she is like, "What's going on? What's happening?" The cop is coming back and he told me the reason why he pulled me over is because of my tags. Now, you remember how I said I was trying to make a right turn and he was coming through with a T? And then he U-turned at the gas station? How did he see my tags? Because as soon as I passed him, he flashed his lights. He was already finna pull me over. He just said, "I pulled you over because of tags," because that was just one of those things that he could get on me. And it wasn't even on me. It's not my car. So it, you know, I'm not trying to play the race card here, but can you blame me? He didn't even see the tags on the vehicle before he turned around and immediately was like, "I'm about to pull you over." I didn't have a problem with him taking the, like, I understand that you're trying to protect yourself because stuff can happen. I get that. I understand that. But when a cop doesn't handle a correctly, it irks the mess out of me. I'm sorry. I just realized I was supposed to be saying pew pew. I have seen so many just out of line cops handling a pew pew so incorrectly, it scares me. This cop was not handling it correctly. He forgets that he even have my pew pew. So I'm like, hey man, can I get that back? Oh yeah man, oh yeah, let me go ahead and get it for you. He got cargo pants, and as he pulls it out, he left my holster in there. As he's like trying to get the holster out, he's like kind of, you know, trying to get it out, and he's pointing the barrel at me. So in my head, it's like, dude, you need to stop doing that. It's kind of making me nervous. And then the way that he hands me the pew pew back, he didn't hand it back to me correctly, and just made me even more nervous. He had his finger in the trigger, just was not handling it correctly at all. I'm telling y'all this not because I want y'all to like riot and get mad and start, you know, what I'm saying is just be aware of what's going on. A lot of people don't understand that there is such things as being black is harder. It's not everywhere, but it's still out there. With it being 2023, that kind of scares me that there's still people out there that is like that. You know what I mean? We live in a world where we have interracial couples, interracial babies, females being pilots, and males being nurses, and we're starting to be equal. But there's still people out there that don't feel like that some people, because either their race or because of their gender, don't have the same type of rights, and it's sad. I'm not trying to get the cop in trouble or anything like that. I could care less. I just hope that whatever he got going on is not an everyday thing. I hope that was just an off day for him. I hope that he's not like that all the time. With that being said, guys, stay safe out there. Treat people equally and treat everybody with love. I love you guys. I don't want to see anything happen to y'all. Even though we probably never met before, I still love you guys. If you want something to lighten up your mood, go ahead and click on this video right here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.